Welcome to the channel where all you gotta do is check this crank for run out and sizes of the journals. So this is the crank that came out of a M6 that I bought from Copart, and it did have a number 10 cylinder that had an event. So all the journals look beautiful, so I mic'd them and they're like within a tenth of each other and right what they're supposed to be. The rods are 2 046 and 5/10, and the mains are 2 361 and 5/10. So that's right on what it's supposed to be. There's a little bit of discoloration on a few of the rods. See, like down there, you can see a little bit of, grab a better light. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of heat happened on that guy. And yeah, that one there, a little bit of heat. I think that's pretty normal. Every teardown video I see on these things, they all look like that. That's, I think, par for the course on this motor. But anyway, the reason I have this thing, like this is to check and make sure, because this thing hit some stuff. So I want to make sure before I sold it to anybody it was, you know, not bent. You can straighten them out too, but you know, I'm not going to sell it to somebody and tell them it's not bent if it's bent. So anyway, this is how you check it if you don't know. You can have a fancy machine with V-blocks and stuff like that, but the way I've always done it, and I think it's probably the best way actually, is just leave a bearing in the front, leave a bearing in the rear, and then leave all your middle bearings out. Now a V8, this will be 3, and a V10 it'll be 4, you know, whatever, however many bearings you have. It's flathead, you only have 2 bearings anyway. Well, you just get rid of the middle one. So anyway, and I set this thing up with an indicator on here, and you can see when I spin it around, it doesn't really move. I'm going to touch it with my finger so you can see it's actually attached. And then get a view here, see if it'll actually focus. It won't. There we go. It's hard to turn this guy without bumping anything, but if it's anything, it's 2/10 maybe, something like that. Let me set it up on the tripod, see if I can get a more stable video capture. And set that as close to 0. And we'll give this thing a little whirl. I can't see it right now, but if you don't have to stop and start, its diction goes away and it's easier to see. So anyway, that's how you do it. You don't need any special tools, anything like that. I mean, you need an indicator, but other than that, you use this old junky block with, you know, what's it look like in here? Oh yeah, I remember now. It's a guitar pit. So anyway, this is what's wrong with it, but I think just take a little bit of a flap disc and die grinder, you know, Dremel tool, whatever, polish that up. This will be a perfectly serviceable crank. Gears are nice, sprockets are nice. I didn't check the thrust bearing, but it felt about right. So anyway, this crank will be going up for sale soon. I'm gonna probably wait till I get my billet crank from V10 Crankshafts, and that'll come in a nice box that I bet this fits in. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and want more, subscribe, like, and share.